Hey, John here. I'm just going to show you one last exclusive feature for Copilot Plus PCs in the new Windows 24H2. So I've got a picture here of a dog stock photo. You can see this here. So what I can do is if I click on edit, you'll see this magical AI button. You only can see this on Copilot Plus PCs. So if I click this button, it's kind of neat. So I'll click like fantasy, for example, right? That's the magic. You see it totally changed the dog. And then you can kind of drag it and get crazy, try to enhance the creativity. What's interesting though is if you get too crazy, things get weird. Like clearly not a dog anymore, but not like any dog I've ever seen. But it's kind of cool, like the way. So like that's fantasy. And you can see here as you click this, it actually changes it. So it's kind of weird. Like I found that you have to kind of mess with it a little bit. See, like at this point now, you've just kind of completely gone off the rails. Yeah, so if you have to figure out exactly what that where that sweet spot is, and they have all kinds of different things you can do. But it's kind of neat as you kind of mess around with it and try to get a little crazy and just see like I really like the cyberpunk one. Is very cool. Yeah, so now we're like the Matrix dog, which is yeah, that's pretty sweet, right? So you can see here, yeah, you have all these different things, and what you can see what's interesting is as you click these buttons, it actually is telling essentially Copilot what to do. So that's pretty straightforward. So the other thing that we can look at, so we'll just dump that. So we'll just open the Photos app. So if we just open the Photos app itself, and let's get to this to the point where it's helpful. There's this image creator, which is another aspect now. So you can see here, this is pretty cool. So like you can see all these different things and you can kind of type in a concept. You can say like a, so you type something in and kind of like ChatGPT or Copilot. See, it gets kind of crazy. Like the more you kind of mess around with stuff. And you can see here, it just keeps trying to generate like different versions and copies of the idea. And like I said, this is kind of stuff that, we're used to. As we just try to, we can just hit stop generating. But you can see is that, similar to kind of co-creator, it works kind of in a similar fashion where, you do all this stuff, and it'll create all different types of versions for you. And actually, I really like what they did with Photos app because it feels a lot more immersive than some of the other stuff I've seen with Copilot. But this kind of gives you an idea of some of the features they've built into Photos because between both this and Co-Creator, that's available in MS Paint, it really provides a lot of value in Copilot Plus PCs, especially with the price point being so attractive. Enjoy.